Welcome back. So far, we have discussed all the main components of a solar power plant, which includes solar panels, inverters, structures, and protection system for the solar panels. Along with these components, there are few more components which are also required for the installation of solar power plants. What are those components? We will see them in this segment. The first component, which is very critical, is basically the connectors. These are required to connect the DC panels in a series or parallel combinations. These connectors are of two types. Type A is the male connector, type B is the female connector. Next is the cables. There are two types of cables in the solar power plants, DC cable and AC cable. DC cables are used to carry the current from the panels to the inverter, whereas AC cables are used after the inverter. The main purpose of the AC cable is to connect the load with the inverter. Next, we have cable tray. These are required for carrying and holding the cables in the system. Along with the cable trays, we can also use conduit for carrying and holding small groups of cables and wires. With these components, the additional components like canopies can also be used. These can provide an extra protection for the outdoor equipments like ACDB, DCDB and inverters. In addition to these components, there are also some components for the monitoring. The purpose of these components is to record the generation of the solar power plants and provide a mechanism for the monitoring. The monitoring components involves data logger and the SIM connection or the data connection. You can see the image of a data logger here, which is used for the purpose of uploading the generation of the inverter on the cloud for easier access of the monitoring. So this was about all the details of the components in a solar PV plant. So we have covered all the components. Now we need to move forward for the design aspects of the solar power plant. I hope this segment was interesting to know the details of the components. Thank you so much for watching this. I look forward to see you in the next segment.